Well, this week we are taking a close-up look at organ donation within multicultural communities, specifically why, when transplantation needs are greater when these communities, are organ donation rates lower. Donation registration in Duval County for Caucasian residents is 64%, while African American registration is only 36%, and Hispanic American registration is 54%. This is a big issue and not an easy one to tackle. So healthcare leaders in our community have turned to some very special people to make a difference. A group they call their organ donation SuperKids.
From a distance, they look like Jacksonville College students meeting at the library, but that's not why they're here. They're trying to get more people to become organ donors.
Play the ad and see how we feel about,
if we're in the car driving and we hear this, are we going to want to do something, or are we going to be kind of turned off by it?
Right.
Manny and Sabrina, Aaliyah and Skye are putting their heads together. They want to get minorities who are not registered as organ donors to say yes.
If that was you, or a family member, would you, be willing to save your sister, your mother, your father, your cousin?
As they put pen to paper, they know what they're up against. While 58% of those on the transplant list waiting are from minority groups, organ donor registration is low. They want to find out why. Heading downtown, they ask people if they're organ donors.
When I initially received my driver's license, the question was posed, and I was 18 years old. But now being 40, I never really considered whether or not I would want to become an organ donor.
At first, I just never considered it. I just thought it would be, I don't know, I just hadn't really thought about it. But I recently lost a friend, and they were able to donate his organs, and by the loss of his life, he was able to save like 20 other people. And I thought that was amazing. I mean, they donated pretty much everything, so I'm definitely considering it.
If you're sick but you're curable, they will kill you to save that person.
But transplant physicians say that is a myth. Hospital care teams do not know who is or who is not a registered organ donor.
It's a completely different group of people that get involved after the care team says there's no further hope for survival, that their loved one has been declared brain dead. It is only at that time that someone even thinks about organ donation.
The SuperKids explain it in their own way.
Have you ever heard of paramedics who check your license before they save you? What's the answer to that?
No, the answer is no. This is not a real thing.
So you should all be organ donors regardless, because that'll never happen.
Never.
Ever.
The paramedics are not trying to kill you for your organs. They want to save everybody. That's what their job is.
Truth here.
We're not lying. It's the truth.
Multicultural task force.
We got this.
Next up, they visit Duval tax collector Michael Corrigan because most people register to be an organ donor when they get or renew their driver's license. Corrigan answers their question for guidance with a question.
Why did you become an organ donor?
My uncle actually had a lung transplant.
Right, so it's touched you personally.
Yeah. Corrigan encourages them to keep it simple, sharing stories about real people. Lots of time, talking, and patience.
Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. Know that there's a large segment of people that are going to have a preconceived notion that you can't change, and don't let that stop you.
And they won't. Their plan is in place, and they have 1 year to meet their goal. 4 young people with a passion they sum up in 4 words.
Share life, share love.
How about that? The goal the SuperKids want to meet is a 2% increase in organ donation within their own African American community in Duval County. Their deadline next June. We'll let you know if they make it. Join us tomorrow morning for more of this week's special coverage. To learn more about organ donation and to register, it is very important to do. Go online to donatelifeflorida.org. We've posted a link on our website, news4jax.com. Nikki?
And we're happy to bring you these stories.